Hey everyone, sorry, I am just trying to get things together for our first. Hey there, I think you might just be, oh, maybe not, okay. Well, welcome everyone, we're already recording. I should have waited to start the recording. All right, I'm just signing in. One of my awesome friends was able to let me borrow her workstation for our call today. So I'm just logging into her workstation. First of all, I just want to say welcome. It's so important to participate in these trainings. The reason why is because being connected is huge. And because you're going to go through times in your business that you need support of some sort. It may just be, you know, to ask a question as far as how to handle customer care, whatever that may be. You want to be able to have support. And sometimes these calls are the only time that you are able to rely on when somebody's going to be there for you. And what I mean by that is that your sponsor is your first line of communication, okay? But they may not be available all the time. So you want to be able to have other types of resources in order to, sorry, I'm just logging in. I'll be able to be more. Okay, I'm in, awesome. In order to make sure that your business isn't stopped because your sponsor isn't available to you. So first, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Jess Markowitz. I am a Superstar Director in our big organization of Make It Happen group. I know some of you joined us, but my organization is Angels of Light group. So welcome anybody that is a part of that, as well as Make It Happen. And I've been with Scentsy for over 9 years. And it's changed my life. And I will tell you that I always like to share my story in the beginning, just so you kind of know that we all start from zero. We all start having no idea what we're doing, where to start, who to reach out to, what it means to own your own business, all of that stuff, what this kit is, how do I utilize it? Those are all common thoughts in everybody that's brand new, all of our minds. What next? What do I do first? I will tell you, over 9 years ago, we did not have the tools that you guys have today. So I promise you, if you utilize the tools that are available, they have been specifically broken down and put together from people that have been that are the most successful consultants in the company. And I'm proud to say that I was one of the people that got off to a very sensational start, and I promoted to director in 4 months, and I had no idea what I was doing. But what I did do is I dove into training as soon as I started, because I don't like to not know what I'm doing. That's just the kind of person I am. At least I like to know somewhere, some direction to go. And so trainings are going to give you ideas and resources that there's no way for us to know what to utilize and what to do unless we dive in and get information from people that are already walking the path that we want to go. And that's what I did. I literally clicked on a Sunday morning, and the second after I clicked join, I asked my sponsor what next, and she sent me to a training call. And that was the best thing she could have ever done for me, because I learned things, I was inspired, I knew I had at least a step to move forward. Okay, if this person says this works for them, then maybe I'm going to try that. So if you are coachable, and what I mean by that, coachable meaning you're willing to try, at least try some things that have been proven to work for other people, then you will find your way. One of our core values is authenticity for Scentsy. So we want you to be you. We don't want you to be a carbon copy of your sponsor or your director or your superstar director, but we do want you to trust the system. Meaning we don't want you to reinvent the wheel if you don't have to. If it works, if it's proven to work, then that's why these businesses are so simple. You don't have a overhead, like a rent for, like you have to have a building that you have to rent. You don't have all that stuff that comes with a brick and mortar business. So you can literally get your business up and running with your $99 kit or $59 kit or however you joined. Maybe you got it for free with your host credit, whatever. But what you're doing right now and being on this call is one of the best steps. So I just wanted to congratulate you for showing up for yourself, because you literally own your own business. I know a lot of people don't look at it that way, but you can turn this into a business that can be just as lucrative as if you worked for somebody else, if not more. So I'm just going to walk you guys through what you see when you first join. You may have been with the business for a little while. Your workstation may not look like this, but I also want to pat you on the back if you aren't a brand new consultant and you're on this call, because that is a great step if you're looking to be a sponsor, if you're looking to grow a business. I actually listened to new consultant training calls for the first 2 years of my business every single Thursday. We used to have one weekly. And that was probably the best step I ever could have done, because I was learning what new consultants needed, what questions they asked, and advice from other people that were getting their businesses, helping other people grow their businesses. So if you aren't new and you're on, but you're looking to grow your business, kudos to you, because that one, you're working smarter, not harder, because you know what they're already being trained. Because you could literally just get this link if they're not on live and send it to them and say, you know what, let's talk after you do your training, because why reinvent the wheel and do it over again, right? Okay, so let's dive in. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen. All right, so this is what your brand new consultant workstation should look like. So the very, up at the top, you always want to pay attention to the banners, because it gives you any type of heads up of what's going on, okay, in the business. And right now we are in COVID, so shipping is taking a little bit longer. I want you guys to know that the shipping time frame is not the normal shipping time frame. So I really want you to be patient, please. Remember that your clients are going to take on the attitude and or basically that's it, the attitude that you do. So if you're frustrated with the time frame, they're going to be frustrated. But instead, I want you to look at it as it's actually a compliment to your business. Our business is in hyper growth right now. We are exploding as a company, and so you got on right at the most amazing time. If I could choose any time for somebody to be a brand new consultant, it's right now, other than being a brand new consultant when the company first launched. So, because we're literally in that big of a hyper growth than when we were when we first started. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there, that if you are looking and you're kind of seeing that your orders are taking a while to get shipped, just be patient. Remember that Scentsy has 10 business days. 10 business days. So if something was ordered on the 1st, we have to remember that there was Labor Day that was not counted. So you don't count weekends, and you don't count holidays as far as shipping. And so after that 10-day, that's when you might want to put in a support ticket and say, hey, it's been over 10 days. Is there anything you can tell me about my order? But they are doing their very best to make sure that it's 10 business days. Now, if you were a customer or client prior to being a consultant, you probably know that when your consultant ordered delivered your stuff, it was not 10 business days later, right? It was pretty fast. So just know and remember that the whole world is going through crazy times right now. So everybody should be used to a little bit slower shipping, but they're working their butts off trying to get it faster. Up here, it says view new message. So this means that there is some type of communication with the home office. I'm not going to open that up because this is somebody's private workstation. I don't know what the ticket was about or anything, but it's usually if you created a support ticket and they responded, or it's telling you that you still have an open support ticket. The support ticket right now especially is the fastest thing that you're going to be able to communicate and get accurate answers. The reason why I say accurate is because right now the home office has literally hired over 900 new employees. And so it's taking a little while to get them trained. So you may get some different answers when you call consultant support because there's newer people. So if you want to make sure that you get an accurate answer, please just do a support ticket. don't do a support ticket and then call support as well, because then you're blocking up time and it's just going to make it slow everything down. So my biggest suggestion, and I'm please encouraging you to just do a support ticket instead of calling support right now, okay, during this time. All right, so let's get this party started. They basically break you right into Training Center, which you can, right now you can get to right here, but I'm going to bring you over to our little dashboard home and the list on the side. Hopefully you've been ambitious and you've been messing around with your little links and seeing what they are. But right now, if you go into your training link, you're going to find the new consultant orientation. And that is going to be right in your new consultant link. I will tell you, I've been doing this for 9 years. I have over 500 people in my organization. I've sponsored almost 200 people. And that means I have a lot of experience of what people do when they struggle, and what people do or don't do and then they end up struggling, and they do when they end up doing better in their business. And the ones that actually take the time to do the training, especially the new consultant training, and read your startup guide, guys. Please, 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 please. All of your questions, a lot of them are in your startup guide. Like, what does PRV mean and why do I need to know about that? There's a glossary in the back of your startup guide that is going to break that down for you, okay? Now, if you go into the training events, this is actually where you register for weekly training from the home office. So if you can be on live, that would be amazing. Some of you work during the day, so you're not able to, but it is 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time every single Tuesday. And you can register, and the cool thing is that if you're on live, you might win some fun Scentsy Success prizes. If you can't be on live, you can go to the Training Center. I'm just going to go back. And it literally lists what the latest trainings have been. So no worries. This business is built for people that have busy lives and don't have time to make some extra money on the side by going and getting a part-time job. So we've created it so you, on your own time, just like this Zoom call, if you can't be on live, you can watch it later. But I will tell you that when you're on live with like Zooms and regular phone calls, being on live helps you because you can ask questions at the end, which is nice. I like to be able to ask questions. That's why I like to be on live. But if you absolutely can't, you could always tap into them later. Okay. All right. So the reason why this button, Create Your Party, is here is because the first thing you should be doing is setting up your launch party. And what I mean by launch party, right now we're in COVID. I know that you can't have a lot of, we have to practice social distancing. Some people really don't want people in their homes. You may not want anybody in your home, but just remember that depending on how you feel, if you're okay with it, ask your friends and say, hey, are you okay if I come over and just demo my stuff and let you smell? And I call that a sit and sniff. And it may be smaller crowds than if we would do a normal launch party. You try to invite as many people as possible. But right now, if you have 5 people come over and everybody's clean and sanitizes and all that fun stuff, you can definitely have an in-home launch party. However, online right now is booming. And it has been for a long time, but now it's a necessity. So you could literally have a very successful launch party online. So we want you to create your launch party. And the reason why is because when you start to send out those links, which you want to, because it connects to any orders that are placed on that link is going to be connected to the party, and you as the consultant is going to get host credit. So hopefully when you joined, you decided because, hey, wow, I get to make money and I get to get my stuff free and half off as well. Hopefully that's probably one of the reasons why you decided to join, right? So you get all the perks of when you become a consultant. So I was telling one of my newer team members that I always like to have an online order here party. And I'm actually going to go into her because I know she has one already set up. And so you guys can see it. So she decided she put online order here. And then I explained to train your customers, your family, friends, which is your warm market when you first start. You always reach out to people you know. And the reason why is because people buy and do business with people they know, trust, and respect. So you want to start with those people, your friends, your family, your coworkers, your kids' parents, you know, your kids' baseball team parents, things like that, that you already have a relationship with. And you want to train them to go to this party if they just go on your website. But right here, you can copy that specific link. And then if you text that to them, it's going to go right to that party and everything's going to be attached. And then you are going to be accumulating Hostess rewards. Why is that important other than just getting your own products for free and half off? It's also a way to build your demo, your display for your parties, your products to be able to try yourself. I always encourage my new team members to think about the $99 kit, because the $99 kit has more in it to try the products, and you don't feel like that icky salesperson trying to sell a product you've never tried. So that's when I always encourage them to. But if they decide to go with the host kit, which you may have, that's another resource to get Hostess rewards. So you're getting product that you can try for free and half off. Okay, so it's like a less expensive way to try new products. And this is how you're going to hit your first 15-day shooting star goal. If your host hasn't, your sponsor, just can't talk today, hasn't introduced you to that, you haven't gotten your kit, so you don't know what the shooting star is, it's the day that you starts day one. And then you have 15 days, actually 20 days right now during COVID. They're giving you an extra 5 days because things are shipping a little bit longer and just things are different right now. So Scentsy always tries to make things right. So that's their way of helping you out. Anyways, if you put a 500 PRV, personal retail volume, which basically is dollar for dollar. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen for a second while I talk about this. It's basically dollar for dollar. If you get 500 PRV points in the first 15 days, you qualify for an enhancement kit. And it's called the Shooting Star Kit. Now, it's not mandatory for you to purchase it. It does cost $200, but you get about $300 worth of products. And so what I'm going to do really fast is I'm going to go into her tab really fast, and I'm going to pull that Shooting Star. I can't believe I didn't think to do that. I have some guests over, and so I kind of just ate really fast with them and ran in my office. I forgot about the coordinating time. I didn't coordinate very well. So where is it? I'm pulling it up, guys. Okay, I'm going to share it. I actually should have showed you where I found it, which I will do in just a second. Actually, I don't think you guys can see. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate it. All right, so we actually have it tells you what's in every kit that we have. So it's called the Kit Content Fall Winter 2020. If you go into your training center and you just click search and you put in starter kit, it'll pull up this whole document, this PDF, and you will see what's in every single kit. So here's the enhancement kit. And you can see there's a lot of products that you don't get even in your regular $99 kits. You get like a diffuser, you get more mini warmers, you get more products, a buddy clip, some pods. So why do you need more stuff? Okay, one, not gonna lie, it's $200, but you get like $300 worth of product. You can sell this off and make a profit. So that's one way to make money off of that. Which is awesome. It's a good way to get your money back for your kit. However, I don't encourage you to do that if you're looking to grow a business. The reason why is because these products are great for you to lend people. Like if they don't really know if they want the diffuser, but they don't want to do like a home, demo, you can lend this to them. You can, I do a little checkout form if it's somebody I don't really know, but you guys are all brand new. We want you to stick with your warm market. So these are people you trust and know. So you can literally say, hey, Susan, take this home, put some water in it, show them how to use it. Here's some oils and use it for the weekend. Just so you could see what it's like. If you love it, we'll talk about, you know, how you can get one. And if you don't, then we'll move on, right? But these are products that you can lend out. I will lend out a mini warmer to people that have never tried Scentsy before. And I promise you guys, if you don't think that there are people out there that don't know what Scentsy is, you are mistaken. I literally did a whole entire online party last month with 20 people that didn't know what Scentsy was. So yes, 20 people. They're all from Georgia. And so if they're all new to Scentsy, so there's people out there that really don't. And even here, I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, there as many consultants as there are here, I'm still finding new people every day, okay? So this is a great kit to invest in. You have 90 days to purchase it from the day you earn your kit, meaning you earn it when you place your 500 PRV, okay? When I say that PRV is basically dollar for dollar, what I mean by is that our licensed products are not dollar for dollar. And the reason why is because they're licensed. And so we have to send a little bit of kickback back to Disney, back to the foundation. We are donating $9.50 to the breast cancer warmer. So we're not going to get full commission off of something that they have to actually donate a portion of that. I hope that makes sense, okay? That's also why we can't use any licensed products as host rewards. And so basically, there's no perks even with consultants. There are ways around that, but I would rather you ask your sponsor the little tricks and stuff about how to get your licensed products with, you know, for your half off items, okay? And I'll leave it at that. Or you can private message me if your sponsor doesn't know. But I want to encourage you to also go up your line. Your sponsor may be brand new like you. You may have joined an hour before she did or he did. So that's okay. That's why you have an upline. So I'm going to go back to Erin's workstation and I'm going to show you where to find those people. Okay, so over on the right, I am her sponsor director and superstar director, and there's no star director between us. So, but usually, on average, you have a sponsor, you have a director, and you have a superstar director. So if your sponsor isn't able to help you, doesn't know the answer, maybe they're not answering the questions that, answering the phone fast enough, you have an upline to go to. So reach out to these people, okay? So don't be bashful. They are there to help you. Now, why do the first things first checklist? This checklist was created by, like I told you, when I started, I had a really fast start. They literally took a bunch of people that had a very fast track on their business and asked us, what the heck were you doing when you first started? And so they broke down all those steps of things that we did in the first 70 days. And so these are trainings that specifically break down how to use the workstation, your orientation right there, connect with your sponsor. So the reason why they have this, you might be like, well, why are they asking me to do that if I, joined with my sponsor? Some of you might have joined on their website and you don't even know who your sponsor is. So please connect with them. Let them know you want to know them and that you would like their support, okay? Because here's the thing, guys. You are your own business owner. So we're all grown adults. We're all over the age of 18. We're not your boss, your supervisor. We're not your mom, like anything like that. We have to support that this is your business. And unless you say, I would like your support and I would like you to help me with this, we have to kind of assume that you want nothing to do with us and you're just fine and you're going to use the workstation to get yourself going. So please take my word for it. Your sponsor and upline does want to know you if you want to know them, okay? And they want to support you. We already talked about scheduling your launch party and even though I'm going through this with you guys, please take the time to watch the videos and click on the links. I'm just kind of giving you a visual of what's in here if you haven't started to do that yet. Unboxing your starter kit. The reason why we encourage you to unbox your starting kit on social media is because social media is where everybody's at right now. And they've been for a long time, but now especially they are sitting on their phones. And so they want to be entertained. They want to see your reaction when you see, oh my gosh, this is so cool. You know, this smells so amazing. And, you know, whatever that may be, they want to see that. And guess what that's going to do? That's going to attract them to your business. They're going to want to either, I want that product, or they're going to say, I want to host a party for you, which I definitely recommend during that unboxing. Say that, hey guys, if anybody, I just started, if anybody wants to host a party for me to help me get going, I would so appreciate your support. So they're going to go, oh yeah, I definitely want to do that for her. Or even better, you are going to attract people that are looking for an extra, we call it a side hustle or extra income or whatever. And if you're having fun, they're going to go, well, shoot, this makes this person so happy. I haven't seen a smile like that in a long time. I want to feel like that. I want something that makes me happy. So you're going to be attracting people to your team, whether you realize it or not, or whether you're actually intentionally doing it. So my friend that we're using her workstation, I told her, don't be scared. if you have no intention of sponsoring, don't be scared. Even if you're brand new, you have a support system. They have these calls. So they're not going to be alone. You don't have to feel like you have to know what you're doing. Okay. But I promise you, if you're looking to make money, the best way to make money in this business, you know, an actual income that you can rely on is by sponsoring. That's hands down. I promise you that. And it's the smartest way to make money. And the reason why I say that is because you are not the only one working. You have a team of people sharing the products and helping you make more money, okay? And they can do the same thing. So it's not just you make all the money, they can do the same thing and make the same money. The person that I joined under, she was in the business 2 years ahead of me. And then our upline and Make It Happen, Becca Levi and Callie Petticord, they were in the business a lot longer than me, already making lots of money without me. But I created my own business. And now I make the money that I make that is more than I've ever made working full time for another job, okay? And so if that sounds interesting to you, don't count yourself out. Don't shortchange yourself by saying, oh, I just got in this for extra money, when you have an opportunity to really make some good money with this business. It takes time, it takes effort. It's not overnight. It's not a get rich quick scheme by any means, but most people can't say that after working only 9 years in their business, that I'll never have to work for somebody else again. So if that sounds interesting to you, that, you know, hey, I'm sure you've all worked in different industries longer than 9 years before. And my income and yours can literally triple in a year. It can triple in a month. That's the beauty of direct sales, okay? So level 3 or step 3, submit your first order. So this is going to walk you through if you don't have a sponsor to help you with that. Now you may be very independent and you're like, this looks pretty easy to me. I don't need my sponsor because I watched my video, by all means. But if you also want that support just to make sure everything is put in correctly and, you know, whatever, ask your sponsor to close your first order with them, okay? Learn how to get paid. Obviously, you all joined because there was an option to make some money, right? So you definitely want to take the time to learn the commission structure. You all started at, let me make sure. I always worry when I go somewhere else that I lose you. So I'm going to reshare just to make sure that you see where I'm at. Okay, so right here, this is going to bring you to the compensation plan, okay? And right now, if you're brand new, you are an essential consultant, okay? And what that means is that, let me make sure, I think I've got some. Okay, thank you, Patsy. She muted herself. What that means is that you get 20% for any PRV that you sell, okay? Until you accumulate $1,000 in sales. Now that can happen your first party, your first week, your first day. It could take 6 months. Like for instance, the workstation we're using today, she did one party and she's like $90 away from being certified in her first month. She just joined like, I don't know, like 7 days ago. So you just never know. It could be fast. It could be take a little while. It's all about doing parties, right? So she did it very smartly and did a party first. If you did it, that's okay. Everybody's journey is different. But she like kind of had front loading of orders. So when she joined, she was able to put like $900 worth of products into her workstation off the bat. She hit her shooting star, and she's working on closing up this month with probably over $1,000 if I know her well. So, and then once you, I'm not going to go into these higher because it's going to get a little confusing. But so when you do this, you go to certified, which bumps you up to 25%. Okay, so it says get certified as soon as possible for a 5% increase. So that is lifetime. So once you hit that lifetime sales of 1,000, you are going to be 25% across the board, all of your sales. Now, there is an opportunity to get another 5% in commission every single month by selling over $2,000. So the reason why that goal is there, the 2,000 gives you the 30% in commission, and it's every month. So you have to do it every month to get that bonus. But the reason why is it's actually it's a proven mathematical system. Okay, the average party, which is about 8 to 10 people buying, is always about 500, give or take. Right now, it's been more. Okay, just because we're exploding right now. Now, if you do one of those parties a week or collected orders all week, long, on average, you will be selling about $2,000. Okay, it's just math. It's just what we see statistically with sales and for people putting in orders and how many people are actually buying in those parties. So if 30% sounds good to you, I know it sounded good to me. I really needed the money when I started. So I was like, if I can get 30 instead of 25, I'm going to strive for 30. So, but that's all on you. That's your decision. I just want to make sure you know all the different ways that you can make money with Scentsy. And there's a lot, okay? Now, the other way is by, like I said, sponsoring, and that is going to be the next step and you become a lead consultant. So let me go back to sharing. So I'm a visual person, so I love that we have Zoom because I wish when I started, I had that option. It took me a little bit longer to understand things because I'm very visual. So all you visual people, here you go. So the lead consultant is when you sponsor one new team member, you place at least $500 in that month. It's a minimum. And that person is active. And what active means is 200 PRV. And you always want to strive to be at least active every month because then you don't have to worry about, oh, is this the month I'm going to get kicked out? Our minimum is every 4 months placing one order of 200 PRV. And that is not accumulative. A lot of new consultants ask me that saying, can I do like 50 here, 100 here, and 25 there? No, it has to be 1 month of 200 in a 4-month period, okay? But if you are striving to be at least active every month, you won't have to worry about when that minimum is up, right? Now, the last thing I'm gonna do about compensation is I want you to pay attention how 500 PRV is the qualification for all the way up to even superstar director. And the reason why that is because the more you grow your business and organization, you're going to be having a lot more time that you're putting towards helping other people. So like for instance, where I'm at the very top. I have so many different people I have directors underneath me that have their own organizations. So I spend more time sometimes on my organization and supporting them than running my own business. So I kind of have like my own business, which is like a part-time job. And then I have a full-time job running my business. But time-wise, I still don't even hit 6 hours a day, if that. But that's by working smarter, not harder. And you'll learn lots of strategies as you grow your business, okay? I will be happy to answer any questions about the compensation plan at the end, but since we have such a tight schedule, we only have 25 minutes left for our hour long, I'm gonna move on. Oop, I shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to click the unshare. I meant to click out of this. Okay, so step 4 is showing you where your goals are. So like I shared, Erin's at 925, so it tells you where you're at, and it tells her what her title is and what her next step is. So once she hits her 1,000, so she's 75 PRV away, she will hit certified. And then it also has a little how to promote. View your performance. This is actually more, I'm surprised. Oh, it just totally logged me out. That is awesome. I'm surprised they even, I'm texting you, Erin, for your ID because I can't get in right now. Sorry, I don't know why. I think because I was, sorry. So I will, I'm just waiting because if I go into my workstation, it doesn't show all that stuff. Oh, she's on it. Thank you. She's so awesome. Okay. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for your time and your patience. Oh, she says that's, wait, hold on. Oh, it says it's wrong. Sorry, guys. She's typing to me. All right, let's see. Let's try it again. 8, 9, 9. All right, we're back in. Thanks, lady. Okay, so this is your performance tab. And there's a lot going on here, right? You're like, what the heck does this mean? Okay, so it breaks down your name, your ID, your join date, your title. It's gonna give you your date of your shooting star. So it tells you where you are. So her 20 days isn't up till the 24th, but as you can see, she hit that already. So it tells you where you are, so you can track and say, okay, on a big like overview of where you're at. Now, if she chooses to order her shooting star kit, she has 90 days. She can go here on her performance tab, which you can also get from this reporting link over here. Okay, even when your 70 days is up and the first things first checklist is gone, you can get your performance tab through the reporting section, which I'm actually just going to give you guys a visual. So it says view my performance. You'll just click that and it's going to bring you right back here again. Okay. Over here, this is the second goal that Scentsy gives you. It's called the Sensational Start Tracker. What I tell everybody is that I'm sure you've heard along your journey of life that setting goals is always the best way to achieve, results, right? So these are goals that statistically, if you achieve them, they have people that achieve them have known to go on to building stronger foundations in their business. And so level 1 is if you sell 1,500 in PRV or 500 in PRV and recruit 1 person. Okay, so there's going to be a more detailed, you can click here or you can read about it in your startup guide. Level 2 is this. I'm not going to go through it because you guys can see that. Now, the cool thing about level 3, I know that a lot of you are like, what, $6,000, Jess? Are you serious? I said the same thing, believe me. And back when I was a brand new consultant, in order to get to level 3, you had to do 6,000 or sponsor 6 people. Yeah, sell like, I think sell like 3,500 and sponsor 6 people. So it was a lot harder to achieve that. So it's so doable, guys. I'm so not the sharpest tack in the box. I'm not downplaying myself, but I actually have a learning disability. I'm dyslexic. So it takes me a lot longer to comprehend and process things than somebody that's not. So if I can do this and be successful, so can you, okay? So this is what you want to start. Your 70-day tracker is going to be right here, qualification period. So she has till December 2nd to achieve that. It's telling her where she's at right now in PRV. That is actually inaccurate because she actually has 925.92. So I'm not quite sure why it's saying that. So we're going to have to put in a support ticket. So if this does not match, you guys, pay attention. This is good learning right now. Like, so if this happens, you don't have to freak out. It's not accurate because she still has, you know, a couple months left. And so I'm not quite sure it's not showing up the whole 925.92 yet. So we will get to that. And what you'll do is you'll create a support ticket and ask why your PRV for the sensational start is not aligning with the PRV that she's actually placed. Okay. It tells you how many recruits you have and training. Now this says incomplete. This means that she hasn't gone through every step in the first things first checklist. Now this is actually one of the qualifications that you have to meet in order to earn any levels of sensational start. Now level 3, what I was getting at before I went off on my tangent, I apologize, is that you get a really cool little certificate, like a plaque. I wish I can like tilt my computer because I have mine up. I don't know if I can, nope, I can't do it that much, but it's a nice little plaque. You get a cute pin that says level 3. You get to walk the stage as a level 3 earner at reunion. You also get a beautiful star warmer that there's a picture in your startup guide. So definitely take a look at it. It's gorgeous, you guys. If you love warmers, you will love this, and it's exclusive for people that earn level 2 and level 3. And you also get product credit. So you can use it for business supplies or buying more product. And so each level gets a different level of product credit. So obviously, level 3 gets the most. I think it's like $250. So again, definitely worth it. Now, what some people do, they earn their 70 days and because you have 90 days to get your shooting star kit, they will use their product credit towards their shooting star kit. Work the system, right? Very cool. And you do get PRV off of the product if you do buy product with your product kit. So yes, you get commission off of the products that you purchase with your product credit, okay? And then this I want you to pay attention to, my join goals. And then this will tell you about your SMART goals. And just for sake of time, please click on this. It's like a 2-minute video, if that, and it tells you what SMART goals mean. So S is for a specific, M is measurable, A is, oh gosh, I went through this with Erin just the other day. Now I'm already, oh wait, I screenshotted it for myself so I didn't forget when I was doing this training. I just remembered because I just went blank again. Oh, achievable, R is relevant, and T is time bound. Okay, so if you set your goals to all of these specific, the acronym, you will be more likely to achieve it. Okay, and it could be a goal that's this small, or it could be a goal that's this big. It's whatever you want, but you want to remind yourself why you became a Scentsy consultant. So you can do what your SMART goal is, and then the number of parties I will schedule each week to reach my goal is. And there's something about the brain that when you actually put it down on paper, you write it out and you mechanically set those goals and put it out into the universe, the laws of attraction just makes things happen. So I don't know if you know about the laws of attraction, but you can watch the movie The Secret, or read the book, or get the CD, and it works, guys. I promise you, it works. All right, so let's get back to your first things first checklist. Okay, SMART goals, that's the second one, so I already brought you there. Following up with customers. So I want you to write this down. The fortune is in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-up. And what I mean by this is that statistically, as you can see, I love numbers and statistics, but statistically it's proven that people tend to do business after their 6 to 8 time of actually talking about it. That may discourage you, or it can encourage you that when you follow up with somebody and they're not ready to buy more or book the party or join your team, that you're only on the first seed that you planted. So it takes time to water the plant and give it sunlight. And so it's the same type of thing with nurturing your clients, your hostesses, and your future consultants. So I don't know if Erin remembers this, but I've talked to her several times about joining because she has this amazing personality. She's so likable and lovable, and she's great with people, and she knows a lot of people. And obviously her launch party shows that. And so she just screams amazing Scentsy consultant to me. And so I've given her information, I've talked to her, and she's told me, no, not right now. That's not what I'm interested in. So, but that was fine. And so the idea is that we don't want to just give up, because you never know when they're actually going to be ready and their circumstances change. And so I've probably talked to her or give her like brochures or whatever in her orders, a dozen of times probably. So statistically, it takes about 6 to 8 times. It can be faster. It can be the first time. But if you are like, man, this person just doesn't want to book, or this person doesn't want to buy from me, just keep asking, keep following up, because the people that follow up are the ones that basically get the fortune. Another statistic is that 70% of consultants don't follow up. 70. That is disgusting, you guys. Because here's the thing. We have a consumable product, a product that people need more of. So I don't like to bag on other direct sales companies, but there's a lot of other companies out there that once you have that item, it's a great product. So you don't need it you don't need to buy another one, right? So those consultants are hustling, just trying to find the next person that doesn't have, I'm just going to say, a pot or whatever. There's a lot of those other companies out there. They're great products, but they last forever. And once you got a pot, you got a pot, right? So we have consumable products that they use regularly. And so they're going to run out. And if you don't follow up, guess what they're going to do? They're going to go and buy the knockoff brand. And they're not going to get the best bang for their buck. They're definitely not going to get the amazing product that Scentsy provides. And you're not going to make any money. So just remember that. The fortune is in the follow-up, and that you follow up because you care. You follow up because you care. You care if they're enjoying their products. You care if they're running out. So you want to make sure they don't run out before their in-laws come to visit and they have no wax or no oils or no laundry detergent to wash their in-laws' clothes in. So you follow up because you care. You just want to make sure they're enjoying their products. Now this is going to talk to you about Sell with Amy. It's an app. Okay. It says follow up with Maven. That's their old company, but it's called Amy now. I don't know why they haven't updated this part, but they updated that. It's an app that you actually have. I'm going to go up here to show you. Oh, wait, I'm not, because that's her personal information. But if you go into your account section, at the very top is going to have information on Amy, and then also Photify. There's 2 different apps. That Photify is for marketing, to make cute little flyers. Everything's all uploaded on there. It's super simple. It makes somebody that is bad with technology look like they know what they're doing. And hi, that's me. Okay. And then Amy is an app that pulls all your products from your workstation, all your orders, and puts it in this app. And so it tells you, it gives you a notification that you have to follow up. I'm going to show you, I'm going to put it up to the screen. See the little apple? It says I have 202 follow-ups to do. That's kind of overwhelming, right? But I know my business, and so a lot of those people are people that I've already followed up with, and I just haven't clicked that I've done it. Or they also notify you when you have team members. So it keeps you connected with your team members. So that has a lot to do with team members that I need to follow up with. So just checking in with them. And anyways, so you can look more into that there. we're almost through the end here. Here's the shooting star. Congratulations, you've earned your shooting star award. And then here's another button that she can click if she wants in her first 70 days. And then, here, yeah, I don't know why it's saying it's only 622. That bothers me. So we're gonna put a support ticket. She has 76 days left because she got that extra, she got an extra 6 days for the sensational start. But when you get these things done, it's going to say completed. And then, and it also tells you new consultants must hit 200 PRV in a single month to qualify. These numbers are updated regularly. If you don't see recent PRV, check back in a couple hours. So it may just haven't updated yet, okay? All right, in the last couple minutes, I want to make sure that okay, so events, this is where you're going to register for any type of home office training. Right now it's all virtual, so if there's anything that goes on, that's what you're going to register. I'm going to talk about incentive last. Calendar, this is going to tell you everything that's going on with Scentsy. Now we have a lot of like limited time offer for products that launch, like we have like our holiday products are launching on October 1st. We just launched some special edition like counter clean and dish soap, things like that. It tells you when those things are happening. So yes, on the 14th, cider milk bundle launched. Harvest collection customers, where an email was sent out to all your customers. Holiday collection brochures are available for purchase in your Scentsy Success store. So this literally tells you what's going on. So definitely check this out monthly so you don't miss out on anything. And the cool thing is you can actually add this to your calendar on your phone. So I know every day what's going on. I don't have to go into this calendar. So if you like that, go ahead and do that. I would definitely suggest it. Now, the incentive, all of you are brand new and probably are all saying, that's probably not me, right? I'm brand new. Okay, I'm still excited to tell you that is so far from the truth, because you as a brand new consultant actually have more opportunities to earn points than I do, because I can't promote anymore. And a lot of the points have to do with promotions for yourself or your team members. So every 5 years we have a family trip, and we're on 5 years, and so we're going to Disney World next year. And the last one was in 2015. It was so much fun. I brought my entire family, May 20th through the 23rd. So obviously fingers crossed that the world's going to be back to normal by then. But what happened this past year, we were going to go on a Bermuda cruise. And what the company did, which is so awesome, is they actually gave us money in exchange for the cruise that we were supposed to go on, they're just they're amazing people, great company. Here are the different breakdowns. So you can earn for up to 6 people, meaning, so if you have a family of 6, you can earn up to 6 people. And then if you have more people than that, you can actually, they're going to have a buy-in process if there's room, and it'll be an inexpensive way to buy in. So I know you'll probably think 20,000 points, how is this possible? Well, I promise you it adds up faster than you think. So here's where you're going to track your progress. So she's already at 226 points towards her incentive. She doesn't even know it probably yet. How to earn, it actually breaks it down for you right here. So 1 point is 1 PRV point. PRV consistency. So if you sell 1,000 PRV for 5 out of the 6 months, because it's August through December, the end of December, you're going to get 2,500 points. You get 1,000 to 10,000 points for personal promotion. So if you hit certified, you're going to get 1,000 points. So she's on her way to getting 1,000 points because she's about to promote. If she gets to lead before December or star, like, you just rack up those points by promotions. Other ways is activity bonus. So get paid at your rank or title. I'm sorry, at your rank. So you have to actually be a lead consultant above in order to do that. So if you promote to lead and you are paid at lead, from the month that you promote, you get 100 points every month, or if you're a star, and so on. Previously sponsored, so this doesn't really apply to you. This is basically people that are in your downline before the incentive strip started, and you'll get 250 points if they become certified within this time frame. Sponsor and promote to certified consultant, so 1,000. So 1,000 points for each frontline consultant you sponsor between July 1st and December 31st, who promotes to certified for the first time during the qualification period. So for instance, I told you I'm Erin's sponsor. She's about to certify. I will get 1,000 points because she's certified. The reason why they give the sponsor points is because people that tend to get certified generally have somebody that's working with them. They're taking time to train. They're taking time to support them. And so that's like how you're getting compensated for your time. You do get sponsoring bonuses because of that, but also, you know, your first $1,000 in sales, or PRV, is usually your hardest. And so when you're able to do that, the sponsor usually is the one that's involved, not always, but generally is involved and is able to support them and kind of direct them in the right direction. If your frontline promotes to lead or star during this time, then you get 1,000 points. And then this is past, so this doesn't pertain to you. Now, it also breaks down, if you want a visual of what you would have to do in order to earn level 1. But this is just level 1, and it's just one scenario. So it can be totally different. A lot of you might be like, I just joined and it's already September. You may sell $3,000 in a month. I mean, please don't, again, just don't underestimate yourself. You may end up getting all kinds of parties booked, and I've seen it happen. Like I said, I'm a perfect example. I went from not knowing anybody, not having any friends. I lived in a small town. My family and friends didn't live where I was, and I didn't have a lot of friends before Scentsy, to be honest with you. And I sold over $6,000 in my first 70 days. So I earned my trip in my first like 2 months of being a consultant. And so it's so possible if you just dive in and you just do the actions. So it's important to pay attention to the point system, but also don't get so obsessed with it because it's going to make you think that, oh, it's not possible. And then the facts, these are like questions to break that are common that'll break it down for you. Now, the last but not least thing that I'm going to talk about today is Scentsy Success. Oh, sorry. I'm going to go back to the dashboard. The news tab, I want you to make sure you check regularly because they do updates on like back orders, on new products coming out. If anything, like we just had a recall for a warmer, like you wouldn't know that unless you're checking the resources, your news tab. Marketing is, you get all marketing products that is already done. Any Disney products, you cannot alter those products, you guys. I see, I don't know who this is. It doesn't say her name, but I see you have a little group there. That's so cute. Hi. When you are using Disney marketing from the workstation, you cannot alter it in any way because the license with Disney has made it specific that we can't put any like layers over it. What are these called? Filters. We can't add words. We can't do anything, you guys. Okay. But these products, you know, you can click this and download this, and you could put your website right over it, or put a little smiley face, or put your face on. Whatever you want to do to it, you can do it. You just can't do that with the licensed Disney products. But what I wanted to get to is the consultant store. Your first 70 days, let's see. Here, give me that. All products. So if you just click by all products, this is going to show you all the things that are available, and every single thing in your success store is tax deductible. Okay. I want to make sure, let's talk taxes really fast because we're basically right on the time. I don't want to take too much of your time. Anything that has to do with your business, your website, you want to mark your mileage. If you go to make a delivery, you want to mark down the mileage that you were when you start your trip, then you want to mark it when you finish your trip, your destination. It is 52.5 cents a mile, you guys. That adds up. I promise you. You don't want to regret and say, oh man, I never tracked my mileage, because it really makes a difference in tax deductions. If you go to Target and buy cute little Halloween pencils to put in your orders, or bags or whatever, anything you use for your business, save the receipt and log it, because those are all tax deductions. A portion of your cell phone, a portion of your internet, those are all tax deductible because you're using them for your business. Okay. And then I kind of put my foot in my mouth because I don't see, they may have changed it, so I'm just not even going to go there. Last but not least, okay, so idea share is basically they want to know your thoughts, your ideas. They literally make products from our ideas, you guys. If your customer says they should make this kind of a buddy or this kind of a warmer, they want to know, and they really do make them by our ideas. So definitely submit an idea share ticket if there's something that you come up with or your client suggests. Now, pay portal. So last but not least, this is how you make your money, guys. I'm not going to go into my account because that's private information, but you'll want to put in your ID, your password to log into your workstation, and then you can activate your account, okay? I'm sorry, you have to do the activate your account first, and then you'll log in with your ID and make a password. And then there's like a tutorial for how to transfer money to banks. So you could literally break up your money by bank. Like I have like 4 different places I send my money. I save a little bit to my Sensi card, which you're going to get in the mail if you haven't already gotten it. It comes in a little white envelope that doesn't really say Sensi. I think maybe it says it very small. So don't throw your junk mail away, in bulks until you get your Sensi card, because I can't tell you how many people tell me they threw away their card because they didn't know it didn't look like anything. So it's in a white envelope. So when you get it, it should be within 30 days of you joining. It's like a debit card, and you can send money immediately to that card. Okay. So the second you get it on your pay portal, which is like a virtual bank, you can load it to your card and it's available. However, if you send it to a bank, it's 2 to 3 business days from the day that you transfer it, depending on your bank. Okay. And you can also set it up for automatic transfer if you like. Like the second you get money in there, it automatically, or you can do it every single month. I do it every month because every month I do make a different paycheck. And so sometimes if I make a bigger paycheck, I'll send it to a different bank, like my savings account or whatever. So it's really just up to you. Some people just put it all on their Sensi card and they make that like they're spending money. So whatever you decide to do. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to open it up for questions. And this is another reason why you want to be on a few new consultant calls, guys, because there might be something that is shared on another call that I didn't have time to. There's another call on the first Thursday of every month that our upline Callie Petticord does. And she sends an email. So check your emails. And it comes from Becca at beccalevi.com. That's her business partner. That's her mom. Just with all the call-in information. And it's also usually posted on the Make It Happen page if you're on that. So just unmute yourself if there's any questions that you would like to ask or anything I can clarify for you, and then I'll let you guys go. No questions? Was I that good of a trainer? I'm just kidding. Good? Oh, thank you. All right. Well, thank you all for logging on live, and so I didn't have to talk to myself tonight. I will tell you that Callie and I decided starting next month, I am going to do a day training for people that it's easier for them to be on live during the day because their nights are harder because they do kids running around or whatever. And she's going to continue with a night call on the first Thursday of the month. So hers is the first Thursday of the month at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And then mine will be 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on the third Thursday of the month, just so we can give both types of crowds a chance to be on live if they want to. So I hope that we'll see you guys on one of them. And if not, make sure you log on to either the Super Saturday call at 9 a.m. on Saturdays and check the email. And then also, oh, you're welcome, Erin. And then I also, if you're in my organization, I do a Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time weekly call. So we hope to see you on one of them, if not all. And we love you guys. Welcome to the Scentsy family. Have a great night. Oh, you're welcome, ladies. Thanks, Patsy. Bye. Bye, Trinise.